I hate Trump, Trump, what he believes in, Vance as well. All of it, man. That's all I gotta say.
I'm an educated woman. I don't look at what people say.
I've lived through 4 years of Trump, and I was good. I lived through 4 years of Biden. It's not that great.
Nah, they're on some stuff right now, some weird stuff right there.
You seem completely stable. You just personally attacked Trump, but I'm just trying to understand policy here.
Shut up.
Avi Yemini for Rebel News in New York City, 5 hours before Trump's rally is even set to begin, and behind me, the line as far as the eye can see. But guess what? It's not going to end anytime soon, as people are still just arriving. This is just another stop on my tour across the country in the lead up to the election. AviAcrossAmerica.com. We traveled from one side of the country to the other to hear from real people about this election. Bookmark, support our work if you believe in our mission here on the ground. But for now, we're going to talk to the locals here and find out why they're lining up for so many hours. How you doing? What brings you here today?
How are you?
What brings you here today?
I'm here to support Donald Trump, baby. I'm just coming out here to support my man Don.
I think it's just important to see a big city like New York end up red, which I think is going to happen.
What did he do for 4 years against all odds? What could he did for this country? Against all odds, what they try to do to him. They come in for 3.5 years. What happened? I mean, it takes a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Let's go, Trump. Kamala Harris. I don't like to say it on live TV, but Trump's the man. Trump's gonna get shit done. We need Trump in office. We need everything to get back to normal.
Because I love Trump. That's why I'm here.
People love him. He's a true patriot. He's a true patriot. I mean, he's willing to fight for us. He's willing to fight for what's right. And, I mean, what other person, well, look what he's gone through. What other person you know was going to sit there, deal with assassination attempts after attempts after attempts? The guy got money. He don't need to do this.
We believe this is the right path for America. A little bit about me, I'm an engineer, I make a lot of money. I can't afford to live.
Honestly, I just want to change. I really do. You know, everything that's going on right now, it's hard for us young Americans to find a home. You know, I'm already working day by day just to provide and everything. It's just hard right now. Everything's so expensive.
Kamala destroyed the country. Biden, Harris. She destroyed it. He destroyed it. We need Trump. Get our freedom back.
Kamala Harris should have done this stuff while she was in office. She's probably X, Y, and Z. Why didn't you do this stuff while you're in office? Let's go, Trump. Let's go. Fight the fight. Let's go.
Biden sucks. Kamala Harris sucks. And I could shit a better president.
We need Donald.
We need Donald back.
At least that would be a president of color.
Color?
I've always voted for him. I love his policies. The other side has none. And he's the way to go.
I'll tell you right now, I'm pissed off with the way my country's going. It's so sad that we are in an economic situation of hyperinflation, a deteriorating quality of life, putting Americans last right now, and putting the migrants first, unfortunately.
We want Trump back in office. Law, order. Bring the hostages back. Stop all the crime, the illegal aliens in the country. Time to get this country back to where it was.
USA! 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 USA!
To fight for the people and show that not all whites are bad, and that I stand with everybody from all different ethnics, colors, religions, and that we got to come together, never conquer and divide. Let's go, Trump 2024.
Why do you guys love Trump so much? What do you guys think?
He's honest, and he doesn't kill and murder.
He's good. He fights for truth, right?
Right, yeah.
I've been a Trump supporter since high school, man. I lost all my friends. He's pulling up to New York. Of course I'm gonna be here. Like, come on.
We need to make the world a better place. We have so many wars. We have economic crisis. We need Trump to restore things back in order.
I'm yet to see the big buzz.
And we want to see America become great again.
Trump 2024. Screw Kamala Harris.
Biden is a real problem. Everything Trump fixed, he put it back to the problem. He and Kamala Harris.
It's nice to be around fellow like-minded people that actually see what's going on, because a lot of people don't realize what's really going on here.
Rebel News, God bless you guys. Hey, we love you guys.
So you're definitely not voting Harris?
No.
I feel like Madison Square Garden is a true staple for the heart of New York City. So for him to be in the Garden, it's real, like, it means a lot. It means a lot to me as a New Yorker.
We are taking back the White House. Trump 2024, baby.
We want him to be back to the office and clean all this shit.
He's a serious guy.
He's a businessman, and that's what we need in America.
Our country has been taken from us, you know, and when he says bring America back, he means really bring it back to the people.
So you can see here the line is stretching as far as the eye can see. It's massive, and this has already been, we've been here for a couple of hours. and it's moving forward. So this is the back of the line with it moving forward for already a couple of hours. The amount of people here willing to wait so many hours just to see the former and likely future president is wild. It's insane. In New York City, in what is known as a true blue state.
Looking at New York City right now, the bluest city in the nation by some accounts, and seeing all of this love, all of this peace, all of these red MAGA hats, I think Trump's got it.
Are you a New Yorker?
I'm a diehard New Yorker, born and raised.
And has the energy changed in New York regarding Trump?
We're starting to see it. We're starting to see it, but you still got weak-minded, spineless fools out there that don't see it because the mainstream media keeps on lying and lying and lying.
I think more people are coming out and they're actually waking up and they're not scared to say that they're Trump supporters, because that's the problem. The media wants people to feel like they can't give their voice and let their voice be heard and let people know what they really feel and represent.
2 years ago, you'd get beat up for wearing this hat. Now you got 25,000 people sitting here.
A lot of people were very much hesitant in the past and were, felt afraid. What all the friends and colleagues, everyone would say. I think a lot more people are more openly, not just aware, but they make jokes about just how ridiculous things are in our current state.
Absolutely, especially Gen Z. Gen Z is showing out crazy right now.
Many neighborhoods, in many towns, things have changed. Many people are voting for Trump.
Yes, because there was nothing done for 3 years. She did nothing, okay? This is a man who's serious. This is a man who knows what to do. He's a businessman, and he knows how to change this country.
I think this is a shift. I think there's a lot of people in this space right here that were afraid to say, I stand for Trump 4 years ago. I don't think they're afraid anymore.
We're New York City, and we're the city that never sleeps. So we conquer our fears, and we don't ever give up, just like Trump.
We feel a momentum, a power, a volume, but we want it peaceful. This is the peaceful party.
I think people just had enough. Eventually you get to a point where the policies, and yeah, they may say the right thing, but at the end of the day, they do the wrong thing for the people. So I think the people here in New York City are just had enough.
We're fed up, and we don't want Kamala or the Democrats in no more, because all they're doing is ruining the city.
People are pissed off, man. People are pissed off, and that's what I'm seeing. USA,
Trump got it 100% with no problem.
No doubt?
No doubt about it.
If it's legit, he got it.
Vote for Trump, I live and die for Trump.
You can't even take a shorty to the hotel no more. The migrants got it. They got all the hotels, bro.
Don't jack that,
Where
bro.
you gonna take a shorty
Don't
at?
jack that.
You gotta take it to an Airbnb.
Cheap hotel, the motel in the Bronx.
Trump, 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 Trump.
Just before we get back into the video that I'm sure you're loving, but if you can believe it, gets better, I have a quick message for our US viewers from one of our sponsors who are making this possible. Kamala Harris, the Liberal California politician, the furthest left major party candidate America has ever seen, could become the next president of the United States. This should frighten you to your core. She supported open borders, she's failed you as the current border czar, and she even helped raise money to get criminals out of jail. This could be a disaster not only for your safety, but also the economy at large. Have you seen her new tax plan? It could be the nail in the coffin for the country. That's why you have to stop what you're doing right now and reach out to the top-rated precious metal company, Goldco. Goldco has over 6,000 five-star reviews, a bunch of awards, and has helped people just like you purchase over $2.5 billion in gold and silver. Visit rebelnews4gold.com to get your free 20 to 25 gold and silver kit, plus up to a 10% instant match on bonus silver for qualified accounts. Visit rebelnews4gold.com. That's rebelnews4gold.com. Just after you finish watching this video.
Migrants got every shelter. They got every, bro. They got the road. They got every shelter.
You know this is the melting pot.
Every shelter, bro.
Yo, he's half Colombian. What is he talking about?
And guess what? I'm here legally.
If you care about human rights, you should care about the border being trafficked right now.
We also have a lot of migrants here, and we don't know where they come from. We're not safe.
My whole family from Colombia. I could bring them across the border like it's nothing right now.
He warned us about China 30, 40 years ago. Nobody remembers that. He warned us about COVID. Shut the border, shut it down, shut the spread. They called him a racist.
USA! 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 USA!
to Donald Trump is keep doing what you're doing. You're doing something right. That's why the establishment attacking you. The CIA, Mockingbird media is attacking Donald Trump and we the people.
I'm a bit confused because I was told that a Trump crowd would be full of white supremacists, but it's quite diverse.
Yeah, it's exactly the opposite. That's why you can't listen to the mainstream news. You got to listen to people like you, Rebel News.
The Democrats said Trump is a Nazi. What are you guys doing in line waiting to see a Nazi?
Right here. So the fact that they're saying that shows the ignorance on what they think. It is complete disgrace. They have no right to say that. Trump did nothing wrong. He's a good guy. He supports the Jewish community. He supports Israel, not like the other side, all talk, but they do not do the walk. It's about time we get law, order, peace, stability in this country, and we bring the world to a safer place. Trump 2024.
You know, we live in the opposite world. Everything that she says is basically that you could guarantee it's going to be the opposite of what's actually going on. So if she's saying Trump is a Nazi, then I'm staying in the right line.
If he was a racist, he would have never signed the First Step Act. He would have never signed the Prison Reform Act.
USA! 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 USA!
And I just want to say a very big hello to a special place, New York, and to an incredible arena, Madison Square Garden. Incredible. Next Tuesday, you have to stand up and you have to tell Kamala Harris that you've done a terrible job, that crooked Joe Biden has done a terrible job. You've destroyed our country. We're not going to take it anymore. Kamala, you're fired. Get out. Get out. You're fired.
As Trump's rally is going on inside Madison Square Garden, a small protest of anti-Trump Antifa have gathered out here across from Trump supporters that were unable to get in. Let's go talk to them. What exactly are you guys doing here?
Exercising our First Amendment right.
How's it going?
It's going great.
What do you like about her?
What do I like about her? Well, I like that she's a woman.
I want to know what is one good policy Kamala has that they vote for. Can you tell me three? Come.
I want you to tell me what that Trump got. Tell me.
Hold on. What was one? Answer her first.
No, he
right there.
has a lot of policies that are great.
I support America where Trump is not the president.
So you prefer Harris, or you don't care, you just don't want Trump?
Let me say it like this. Anybody but Trump.
I feel like this is America and everybody has free will. You can vote for whoever you want to, but were you living in the past 4 years?
I think we're in danger.
Of what?
Losing our democracy.
So what do you think exactly Trump is going to... I'm assuming that if Trump wins, you're worried that democracy's gone?
I think I'm going to leave America.
Where are you going to go?
Mexico.
They're going at Trump as a person instead of his policies. I'm not going to say I agree with everything that Trump says as a person, but his visions for the country, his policies, we've lived it already. I've lived through 4 years of Trump, and I was good. I lived through 4 years of Biden. It's not that great.
And what is her best achievement in the last 4 years?
Her best achievement? I'm sorry, but I really never paid attention to the policies until recently.
Harris, she allowed child trafficking. I can talk. She allowed child trafficking with all these migrants, illegal immigrants bringing children to the border to cross over. It increased child trafficking, okay?
It's a massive show of support for Trump in New York. How does that make you feel?
You know, I mean, I think a lot of people are curious. They come for the event, for the sense of event, for the looking for entertainment.
I can't support a molester. I love my women. I love my mother. I love my women and my family.
I can't stand hearing his voice. He's vulgar. He's a racist. He's a rapist. But he wants to tear up the Constitution.
I hate Trump, what he believes in, Vance as well,
all of it, man. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, let me ask you, what's the American dream?
He also inherit the money that he got.
What is that American dream?
Before you ask me anything, what business that
For
he
someone
did?
that loves women
What
so
business?
much, you seem to be
What
talking
business?
down at a woman.
What business? No. What? I hate Trump.
I think all these people are on some weird shit, man. All these people are on some weird shit.
You think they're on weird shit?
Yeah, nah, they're on some stuff right now, some weird stuff right there.
You seem completely stable.
This is what we get.
63 years old.
But they can never tell you why.
I'll tell you
what
why.
the policy. Did you get a policy from Kamala yet?
He's not qualified. He did a terrible job. And he's honestly doing it to set up prison.
These cops behind you all love Trump.
What does your sign mean?
I don't know. I just picked it up. It's not mine. I just picked it up.
Stormy Daniels called him a mushroom dick. Okay? Mushroom, little mushrooms, you know?
Why do they attack the person and not the policy?
I don't know. I'm just here.
Are you comparing Trump to Hitler?
Well, I guess only time will tell because
Do you think that's kind of inappropriate though to call Donald Trump Hitler, a man that's responsible for some of the worst atrocities in recent history?
that was his father's friend.
Trump's own daughter is Jewish. He's been to the Western Wall. He's been to one of the most holy sites of Judaism here in New York City. I don't think anything he's actually done has shown that there's any reason to think that he's a Nazi.
What do you think makes Trump like Hitler?
His mentality.
His mentality?
Yeah.
In what way?
That all these people care for him and he really don't care for you.
Well, Hitler was elected democratically, and then he pretty much took over everything because the people let him.
I saw maybe the most diverse group of people I've seen. There was Asians, blacks, Indians, women, men, people of all kinds over there. And then over here, you actually see much less diversity out of it. So I think it's pretty fascinating that they would call the Trump side the Nazi rally. And I mean, you see a bunch of actually white people standing here saying that Trumps are the Nazi rally.
The Democrats started the KKK, okay? The Republicans freed us, okay? You wouldn't be free.
Republican, honey.
So you should know your history.
He lies. He says one thing and does another. He came out and said, I don't care about you. I just want your vote.
I like what she stands for a lot as a person. Obviously, her rhetoric is great. I think she's a great speaker. But I do like her progressive policies. And
Did you say you think she's a good speaker, Harris?
I do think she's a good speaker, yes. Yeah, definitely.
Why are you wearing a mask still? Is that COVID?
I had COVID recently. I'm still sick a little bit.
Now Obama is making you look crazy.
I think Trump may honestly win, which is scary.
Have you read one single page out of 2025?
KKK, miss.
Brother,
Google it right
I
now.
am asking you, have you?
$500.
No, I do not have a master's degree in this country. I'm an educated woman. I don't look at what people say. Y'all are naysayers. Y'all are just listening to what people are saying. They're not reading.
Didn't Trump say Project 2025 has nothing to do with him?
He's a liar. Does he ever tell the truth? Does Trump ever tell the truth? Whatever comes out that man's mouth is truthful. You know what's their problem? They don't want to read.
So, as you can see, Rebel News has got the conversation going here in New York. How you doing? I see you saying vote blue. So, what is it about Kamala that you think is good?
Everything.
Like a policy? Any policy?
She's a normal human being. She's not a fascist. She believes in democracy, and she's not a crook.
So, any policy, I asked.
I just said.
You just personally attacked Trump, but I'm just trying to understand policy here.
Shut up. Get out of here. You're such full of shit. Get out of here. If it's not obvious,
that Trump is destroying democracy, that he's a thief and not a normal person. We need democracy.
How's he destroying democracy?
If you don't know, I guess it's useless.
Can't people argue that the Democrats tried to destroy democracy by using the judicial system to jail him? No?
Not worth bothering this conversation.
She spelled red wrong, and it's a problem, but it's not really right to do it on the sidewalk.
What a day it was here in New York. A massive protest for Trump in the heart of the Democratic state, and the energy was pumping. The crowd was diverse, and there was only love in the air. Then later in the night, we saw a smaller protest group, and how typical, it was all personal attacks, even some holding signs. They didn't even know what it meant. All they knew it was attacking Trump. Avi Yemini for Rebel News. If you enjoyed our report from here in New York at the Trump rally, make sure to like, comment, but most importantly, share it far and wide, because I'm sure you've seen a lot of the coverage of what happened inside Madison Square Gardens. But outside, where we stayed around to make sure we can hear from the real people, you won't see in many other places, so it's up to you to share it far and wide. And then head over to aviacrossamerica.com. If you haven't done so already, bookmark the page and support our work, because we're traveling the country and we need your help to be able to bring you these reports. aviacrossamerica.com. Check it out and support us.